Hello everyone. Today in this short video I discuss about the list in Python. So it's very important, and also some concept related to for loop that sometimes might be confusing if you are not used to it. So let's start doing some list. So list is a data structure that really use a lot of applications. So let's see what we can do with list. So how list is manipulated, how we can use it. So let's I just open the Jupyter notebook here. So I introduce a test list. So normally list is start with these brackets, okay. Normally these brackets are used to represent the list data structure. So I put 0 1 2 3. Why I put 0 1 2? So that my index value and my values are same, so that I can easily understand this. Now here I define list as a name test underscore list that start from 0 till 9. Then I use this command, that test list, and just I want to put 2 colon and put 2 here. So colon means that you start from 0 index. So 0 index means the first location. 2 means up to 2, means that you have to start from 0 and end at this number -1. So this, if I run this, so it will start from 0 and end up to 1, because not to 2, okay. Remember, so these are some confusing concept that need to be clear. So look here. So I get because it was 2, it says the length. So length is 0 and 1. So there are 2 elements, so length is 2, but it start from 0. This column shows us that you have to start from 0. Now next command, test underscore list, start from 1. We have 3 numbers, so start from 1. So this is the index number 1. So we have to 1 2 3. So it will print 1 2. Okay, now let's see. Because 3 minus 1 is 2, so it will print 2 number, that is 1 and 2. So look here, it is 1 2, because this is the length we have to put. This is the maximum value, but we have to put minus sign here, so that there are 2 numbers. So 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay, now look here. This is very interesting, this one, that if we have a negative number here, what this mean? Negative number means, so this negative number start list from other side, that is start from the end. So means that the index of 9 is at -1, index of value 8 is at -2, and so on. So if I start from left to right, it start from 0. If I start from right to left, it start from minus. So if I put -1, so it have to return me the 9 here. So let's see. Oh, it's working. So it's 9 here. Now let's see. If I say that, okay, I want to print all the list. So colon means that you start from 0 and add -1. So remember that, so you don't need to include the last variable here. So if I run this, so look here, last variable is missing. Always remember that this index number, don't print this value of that index number, okay. So it is up to this one, so it is up to 1 minus of this location, so it is up to -2. So this is the -2 one. Okay, similarly, if I have a test that is -6 -1, so I told you this is -1 -2 -3 -4 -5 -6. So it will start from 4 and end at 8, because it does not include the last one. So again, it was working that we don't need to include the last one. So remember this. See, last, which is index written here, you have to -1 with this index. This is the last variable you have to print, because this is -2, so it would start from 4 to 8. Now if I do the last one, what about -7? So if this is -1 -2 -3 -4 -5 -6 -7, so it will print 3. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's working. Now another thing in list we normally do is the append option. So if I append, it means that it will add 10 at the last of the list. Last variable is 9, so it will add after 9. So append means that add at the end. So if I run this code and print the list, so you look here, I include append will add at the last of the list. So this is all about the list, which normally people get confused, but you have to be very careful when dealing with lists. So this is the way Python works on the list indexing. Now let's do another thing which is also confusing, so that's why I discuss here. It is about the for loop. So look here, in for loop I have to tell a variable name that will start. So this is the keyword of the Python. Range means that 10. So variable means if I put range 10, so this means that variable start from 0 up to 9. So there are 10 values. So normally Python start from 0, so that's why it will start from 0 and till 9. So what I did, I just use a for loop and print the result so that I get the result. Look here, it will start 0 1 2 and it will print all the time get to the new line. So it will start from 0, look here, and ends at 9. Now another thing normally we see when we see the for loop in Python, so we also have two variables. Here we have only a single variable. If there are two variables, so this means that the first variable tell you the starting from where you want to start the list, and 10 means the range, how many numbers you have. For example, if I start from 2, so it will start from 1 and end at 10 because we need 10 numbers. So let's see how this code works. So look here, it will start from 1 till 9 because this is the last one. We have to start, instead of 0 we have to start from 1. So I just instead of starting 0 I start from 1, but this is 10, remember that. So range is again the same, 0 to 9, but I start from 1, so that's why it prints start from 1 until 9. So don't confuse this thing, okay? It is not start from 1 to 10, instead it start from 1 to 9. If I want to 1 to 10, then I have to put 11 here. Okay, now if I move to next one, again this is another one which is very interesting, and it says that okay, same range, but I put another 2 here. So what this 2 means, this tell us the starting number, this tell us the range. So what is the range up to 10 is 0 from 10. Now what this 2 means, 2 tells us the increment, so this number tells us the increment. So now the first value we print is 1, then increment of 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, then 3 plus 2 is 5, then 5 plus 2 is 7, then 7 plus 2 is 9. That's it, that's end, because then 9 plus 2 is 11, so it is out of this range. Range is from 0 to 9, so it will start printing 1 3 5 7 and 9. Let's see how code works. Again 1 3 5 7 9. So last one, which is also used a lot in applications and people get confused, is about for when I is in this. So this is a list. If I want to change the value from the list, how it will work. So look here, this is the beauty of Python, that it will take I first 4, then put I equal to 1, then put I equal to 9. So it will takes the value of each elements in the index list. How it do it? So if I go back end, so I will explain you how it will do it. So look here, it will print 419. How it do it? Because he calculate the length of the list, that is 3. Okay, put 3 here because it is start from 0, but all the time it will use this is the 0 index 4, this is at 1, this is 2. So it will do the same thing, but instead of running the range, he will give the values of the indices. So this is the way we will use the loop. So these are very, very important concepts, so you need to practice this, because otherwise you get confused all the time. So these are very crucial concepts. So I hope this video will help you to understand these basic concepts. Thank you for listening.